You know, you have to be like a duck, no? Smooth on the surface until the meeting you can be flapping by. That's how it is. You just practice. But there are ways to do it. We have associations like the Toastmasters International. It's a lovely body to join. You'll find Toastmasters International ka chapter in Greater Noida. You will find Toastmasters in IIT Delhi, Toastmasters in Gurgaon, etc. The whole idea of this international organization called Toastmasters is to help people like you and me overcome our fear of public speaking. So, how does it go? It's a small group of people and they all sit together. The first time you go, all you have to do is introduce yourself. And maybe that's it. Just introduce yourself. Utna to kar hi sakte hain na, apna naam vaam to nahi bhulenge. So you do that. Okay? Next time, there's a bowl of chips. So they'll give you a topic and you have to speak on it for only 2 minutes. Now when you're speaking for 2 minutes, you prepare and come. Okay? When you're speaking for 2 minutes, all the others in that group are evaluating. You know, did you stick to the time limit? Did you how was your body language? Did you use dumb gestures like, you know, putting your hair back all the time or scratching or something? Or did you use blind phrases like, well, you know, as padding? So, your 2 minutes is over. The moment you finish speaking, the leader of the group will stand up and tell you all the good things that you did, you know, and then he'll cushion it with, okay, your score on body language was this, you kept shifting from one foot to another, and then, you know, you were twitching or you were doing this. Then, as soon as your turn is over, you are now evaluating the next person and the next person. And this goes on meeting after meeting. You meet once a week. And believe me, by the time you're through with this, you are a pro. You overcome your fear. And how many people, you know, even whether it's in B school, you may be academically very bright, but if you can't come to class and present, you know, the findings of your case study or something, you leave it to somebody else who's otherwise not so brilliant, but, you know, has the gift of the gab. And he gets the credit. So, ye businesses mein bhi yahi hota hai. And this is what companies constantly say. Whether you're in IT, whether you're in marketing, you're in advertising, you have to present to your client, you have to present internally to your team, to your management. So the sooner we overcome this, the better. There are techniques and you just keep doing it and tell yourself, so what? If I fail, but you know, next time I'll get better. And that's how it happens.
What we used to do, Kozhikode is Kerala, okay? So it's a small city called Calicut. There's no direct flight from Delhi. There's a hopping flight, okay? And we were the 6th batch. We had just moved into our own campus. For the first year that I was there, we were in a shared campus with what is REC, now NIT Calicut. And what we did was that we did like what most of you would have done in order to get into this institution, right? What did you do? You all did your coaching and all of that, and then you did some PDP practice, and you did mock interviews and mock GDs. It's exactly the same thing. And secondly, on an interview, okay, and you do this with your second year people, at the end of their placements, get everyone to sit down and write down the questions that they were asked. Okay, collate this info in company-wise, and that's going to help you. But overall, if you see a trend, you'll find that if it's 8 or 10 questions asked in an interview, 50% if not more will be standard questions. Tell us about yourself, what are your strengths and weaknesses, what was your summer project all about, why should we hire you, right? And then related questions from that. Now if there are these standard questions, and usually they'll come at the beginning of your interview, have answers ready and prepared for them. You didn't walk into a CAT exam just waking up that morning and saying, okay, I'm going to go do it. You practiced and you prepared. The same way, write down literally point by point what you're going to say for each question, right? We don't want it to sound like a Ratu Tota when you're sitting in that interview chair, and that's where this practice comes in. Very simple tool. You don't necessarily need to have a video camera, but if someone does it, fantastic. Do mock interviews amongst yourselves. Everyone, you have your study groups which are constant for all subjects or different for different subjects. whatever, use friends, whatever, hostel mates, wingies, whatever you call them, make a group of 4 or 5, do mock interviews. Get faculty to perhaps help you out with it if it's possible, or your second year seniors, right? It'll really help. You do 2 of these, and if someone's just taken on your phones, you can take a video and you watch it and analyze it critically. Sort of what are the things that you're not doing well or not answering. That will really help you.
And you would think that if somebody says, tell me something about yourself, that's the easiest thing in the world. That's the most difficult. So prepare this 1 minute elevator speech, which highlights, and it should be interesting. It shouldn't be boring. Just 1 minute. Main points you should know by heart, almost. And because this will come in handy everywhere you go, at parties even.
So, with this note, can we end up this session? Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Julian. You are, going to go for that eye-opener session, that questionnaire you're going to fill, but on behalf of all my students, ma'am, I could definitely say that even this session in itself was an eye-opener, and it's not just a trailer, it's a full movie. It means that questionnaire will be another sequel of that movie. Thank you so much that you gave your valuable time here. As a token of our appreciation, like BIMTech's tradition, we would like to just offer you with one small memento so that you could remember us. I would like to request the volunteers to please present the memento to you.
Honestly, where I live, I have these peacocks coming into my garden.
Okay.
Precious, absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes,
A small token of our appreciation to Sylvain, who has been, so close to his old days of I am, and students could very well relate with his views. Thank you. So now we should proceed towards the next part of this day. Our panel of few group members, few center chairs are waiting for the experts. So thank you, students, for your time, for your questions. You can further go for that question. Thank you.
just one last bit of advice. अगर कुछ और नहीं बनता है ना लाइफ में